Donald Trump has been at the forefront of the world of UFC for some time now. He was the first to bring MMA events to arenas such as the MGM Grand and the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. His contribution to the sport is undeniable, as he helped bring UFC into the mainstream. Trump has hosted several UFC events over the years, both at his own establishments and elsewhere. He was even the 10th member of the UFC's own Hall of Fame. Trump has always had a vested interest in UFC, from putting up his own fight posters to even making cameos in the ring during fights. Trump famously presented a championship belt to incoming lightweight champ Khabib Nurmagomedov at UFC 223 in 2018. He also gave UFC fighter Conor McGregor a $10 million check after his fight with Nate Diaz. Trump has always had a vocal presence in the sport. During the run-up to the controversial Nunes vs Cyborg fight, he made a statement saying it's time to make bantamweight great again, in an attempt to rile up excitement for the match. Trump has even become part of one of the game's signature moves. ATC fighters use the move the Trump clinch, which involves blocking with arm and hands and cutting off angles. This move is named after the president's aggressive style of dealing with close quarters combat. Trump also sponsored the 2011 World Grand Prix MMA fight in Tokyo, which sold out in under 2 hours. The event featured some of MMA's biggest names, such as Mauricio Shogun Rua and Alistair Overeem. Trump's involvement in the UFC is also growing. He just recently announced that he will be a part of a new venture called Fight Island, which will feature bouts between some of the world's best fighters in an artificial paradise created specifically for MMA matches. By becoming involved with the world of MMA, the Donald has opened up the sport to new heights. His interest has been integral in its evolution from underground activity to global phenomenon. Trump himself has had a big part in the popularization of MMA. He has been involved in creating various MMA-based shows for television, such as the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He has also made multiple appearances in shows such as Celebrity Apprentice and The Ultimate Fighter. These appearances showcase how MMA fighters have become mainstream stars. Trump has also been involved in the marketing aspect of the sport. He recently sponsored a pay-per-view event called the Fight of the Century between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Trump has also been a major investor in mixed martial arts gyms. One of his investments in the US is a gym called Tap Out Fitness Center, which provides training for both amateur and professional fighters. Trump also endorsed several products that are associated with MMA, helping to further drive these products and expand its fanbase. The UFC is constantly looking to expand its reach to new demographics, and Trump has been one of its biggest champions in this regard. He is always looking for ways to bring more attention to the sport, and his influence has been integral in doing just that. As a result, Trump's vision has helped the sport of MMA to grow and evolve, leading to its current status as one of the most popular and best-selling sports in the world. Trump has also been an active participant in trying to bring the sport to new and old fans alike. For example, he recently created the Trump National MMA Championship. Through this championship, he provided an opportunity for fans to see some of the best fighters in the world fight in a new setting. This tournament was hugely successful and helped to bring more attention to the sport. Trump's involvement was an important part of its success. Trump's influence has had a massive impact on the growth of the UFC. Many of its major events are now hosted by him, and his bold investments have proved to be a great success. He is also well known for his outspokenness and his willingness to give his opinion on any subject. This has helped to drive awareness of the UFC and has also led to a resurgence in its popularity. Furthermore, Trump has been integral in the growth of new fan base for MMA. He has been able to tap into a new fan base which had previously been untapped. In addition to all his involvement with the UFC, Trump recently gave out awards and certificates for the best fighters in the world. This showed a sign of respect and appreciation for the braveness and skill of the fighters. Donald Trump has been a huge supporter of mixed martial arts and has helped to shape the industry in dramatic ways. Without the influence of Trump, the UFC might not have achieved the level of success it now holds. Trump has become a figurehead and a symbol for the world of MMA. From his contributions to his own gyms, his involvement in new tournaments, and his influence on the marketing of the sport, Trump has had a major impact on the sport.